How are you guys doing today? We're gonna go through the story campaign today. At least that's the battle plan. We'll see what happens. Hey, how are you doing?
Attention all Guardians.
I'm just kind of going for like a chill afternoon here. We're gonna just run through some campaign or just some,
This plague must not be allowed to
I don't know,
spread.
PvE. I'm gonna turn this camera just a little bit up. Maybe like right there. I'm doing real good. Just had some pizza. And again, just kind of relaxing. I don't have anything to do today, so it's just gonna, I don't know, just gonna game, just gonna have a little bit of fun. How about you? What are you doing today? Obviously, you're watching streams. All right, what we got here? 2 sniper rifles. This character obviously is brand new. Trying to make a.
The hive pour onto the surface of our moon from the keep.
Trying to make a warlock. Usually, I always run hunters. And
we will investigate.
I need some variety.
We must regain a lunar foothold. For some of you, this is all too familiar. But do not let the atrocities of Crota haunt you. Whatever this is, we will not let the tragedies of our past repeat themselves.
Holy shit, that's useless so far. Same. We're just on the opposite ends of the screen. Clear.
The hive appear to be retreating. Commander, these hive are erratic, scattered.
They lack leadership.
Ah, I wanted to get that.
Crota's death left a void they have yet to fill.
Shit.
But the disturbance seems to have
I need it
emboldened
back.
them.
I'm just kidding.
They must be stopped.
What do you normally do for work? Or for that matter, what do you do for work? I'm usually in marketing, but my entire office got fired.
Up ahead.
About,
Let's shut it down.
I don't know, a month and a half ago or something. So, soaking up some stimulus money right now. Looking for jobs, obviously. I mean, can't not look for a job. It's all gonna run out eventually. Small scope, anything. How do you like that? Just curious. I mean, I don't know anything about that necessarily. Is it just a job, or do you actually enjoy it?
The Shrieker's vulnerable. Now's our chance.
How long have you been doing that?
The portal is down, Commander.
Good work, Guardians. Thanks to you, we'll have an LZ up and running soon. In the meantime, press on towards the keep.
Guardian, there's no time to lose.
Ikora?
10.
This
Holy smokes.
disturbance, I know what triggered it. Who triggered it? Eris Morn.
Eris. She disappeared before the Red War. She's here?
Last I heard from her.
So what do you do there? I mean, so obviously they help people with their finances and stuff. Are you just trying to are you like a sales rep trying to get people to come in and I guess choose your company, or are you actually helping them plan their finances and stuff? So I know that that's kind of, I think, the two-edged sword on that is you got one group of people trying to bring them in, and then one group that's actually helping them. If I'm correct, maybe I'm dead wrong.
Before we can gain access to the keep, you'll need to clear the surrounding area. Assistance is on its way.
Commander, was the Vanguard aware of the Hive's activity on the moon before the disturbance?
We've been closely monitoring their progress, but have not yet discovered the purpose of this Scarlet Keep.
More tricky to move than I thought. Come on, come on. I hear you. So I worked for a software company for a long time, so everybody, explained what we would do. And they're like, oh, so you like write apps and all this different stuff? You're a developer and you know how to do it? No. I'm in marketing. Help sell their ideas. That's all I do. Help pitch their ideas. I'm not the wizards behind the scenes. Take over. Come back. Where's the new one? How are you doing? Okay, see if I can get this thing. Come on, finish him. Can I get another tank? Steve O. Big on the O. Steve O. Get out of here. Okay, that doesn't count. You guys can see it. Don't even worry about it. Granted, I'm supposed to be in a tank right now, but still. Alright. Just move along, I'm never gonna get this thing done. Oh. Just not for a second. I'm busy here. Auto tracking all of those balls. Okay. Get up in here and dump all these on me. Yeah. So. Well, I don't know. Were you here last night when I was trying to start this wizard? Warlock, whatever you want to call him. This magic user? This Harry Potter character? Obviously I haven't made it very far with this guy. I just started him last night. Okay, alright. Obviously we're supposed to get through it in one shot with the tank. This is what happens when we don't. I'm looking like a drunk. Let's keep it. What I'm hoping is that I can have, this is, if you will, Steveo and Mad Cat's character. Like I have my own profile and Mad Cat has her own profile, but this is, I guess, the main one that we're going to be using for like all the streams and stuff. So I wanted to make, just get this one up and running fully, and we always use hunters, so I wanted something that wasn't a hunter. Wait, I was running as no, a warlock. Yeah, because I want Titans are cool. Listen, my first Destiny character was a Titan. I ran a Titan for a long time, and then I found hunters, and haven't really turned back. But this time I want to try to get a magic user out here. Locate areas. Is she up in here? She's got to be, right? It would make sense. That's the blue dot. I am, yeah. Do I sound like him, or does he talk about me at all? You know, listen.
Found evidence of something very
everyone likes something different.
A
I used to
potential
like
threat
the
to
idea of the
humanity.
Titan like full on
Eris
punching
insisted
people.
on
It's
going
it's
alone.
it's cool.
Just a
They're big, they're
scouting
broad.
mission,
That's why I
she
picked
said.
them in the first place. Then once I
And
went
they
over to
hired her.
Hunter,
Eris
I
is
like
brilliant. She's
their
proven that again and again.
ability to
Often to
move
her
around
own
so quick.
detriment.
If
I
anybody
love the
can take
dodge.
care of
That was the
themselves,
very
it's
first
Eris
thing
Morn.
that when I switched over to this, I was so used
Hi,
to
Cora.
dodge.
We've lost her signal. That's strange.
Wireless, no, wired. But we should be back online here. Uh, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say I predicted the future. I wouldn't say that much. But what I did do is I just saw a lot more potential with Twitch. Obviously, there is a lot more people on Twitch in the first place. I was never expecting Mixer to die. That was something I would not have predicted, and because I thought they were on the rise. Obviously, I think everybody thought that they were on the rise. They had,
What's that?
they were just giving millions of dollars to Ninja. They had just given millions of dollars to Shroud. They had pulled over King Goliathan. King Goliathan was one of my favorite streamers for a long time because of Destiny. It seemed like everything was going good, but what we figured out, obviously, is that it was just a front. It was a fraud, and that it clearly was not going good. That they were blowing through money that they must not have had. But, you know, also for that matter, I think I was the one that told him to get into Mixer in the first place, so I might have screwed him over in the first place. But hey, because of Mixer, he met all you guys, so there's that. Him and Umli did build a community in Mixer. Met a lot of good friends, met a lot of good people. And hopefully they can follow them over to Twitch. I don't think anyone's going over to Facebook. I haven't heard of anyone going over to Facebook. Besides King Goliathan. King Goliathan is sticking with the system. He's like, well, if we say that we're going over to Facebook, I'm going to do it. It's like, why? You made millions, or not, if you didn't make millions, you made a lot of money and made your original fan base over on Twitch. Why wouldn't you just go back to Twitch? It doesn't make sense to me, but because it doesn't make sense to me doesn't mean it doesn't make a lot of financial sense to him. He probably understands exactly what he's doing. Oh boy. I thought this was so creepy the first time I saw it.
The source of our disturbance should be right around here.
I think you're dreaming. I think that's gonna happen, buddy.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it. This must be what Eris
You know
was
what?
after.
Honestly, I forgot that we saw these pyramids right off the bat like that. I forgot how soon we saw these things. And hidden deep inside the moon. Goes to show you I have not been paying attention, or that I've just moved on as like new lore has come out. I've just forgotten all this stuff behind. Okay, I remember all of this stuff. I just forgot the...
Thing is invading my light.
fact that the pyramids were already seen.
That thing across the way. What is that?
You should just offer him Taco Bell. It's probably all it takes. Please.
There's some sort of
Do
massive energy
two
spike
chalupa
here.
crunch box. How's that
It's
sound?
too heavy for us to pass through.
Not a thing. Do a crunch box. Easy way to crunch.
Huh? But he's dead.
Alright, Buster Brown. Really die. Literally all of them went right under his shoulder. That's cool. You take that first. Fudge. Come on. You know, this was the other. I think you're nice. I would just appreciate it if you would just leave me alone for a second. I'm just really busy doing something. I've got time. Not with you. See this guy? Trying to stay focused. Just leave me alone. Listen, listen. You're not paying attention. I'm busy. Appreciate it. I think I shot that last one into the rocks. Hey, dude. How is he still got so little damage on him? That was me. On me. Lovely. Alright. Let's try this again.
Regenerating?
Okay. Let's use mainly this. There we go. Oh. Oh, you're immune. You're
We can't
immune.
move. We have to go now.
Ah, I see.
Guardian,
Set up for the cuts.
come with me.
Speaking of which, stuff that I've forgotten. I forgot why all of these historic people are coming back. Like, I know that they're not real. But do you remember why that's happening?
Eris Morn.
I'm so used to hearing a male's voice that when I created this new character, I
What
picked a
is
female.
that pyramid?
Unique.
You've heard the stories of the traveler's sacrifice, of darkness descending upon humanity. Before us lies a dark remnant of their existence. Was it struck down by the traveler? Left here on purpose? The truth is ours to discover.
Discover how?
You know, she spends so much time in these caves
Inside.
in Destiny 1. Like, she spent forever down in these caves. Cut out like hive eyes and like magically put them on herself so that she could see in the dark. How did she never fucking run into this thing? She was down in the cave for so long that everybody forgot who she even was. She was like this legendary thing. All of a sudden she came out like, oh shit, you're still alive? This is nuts. So where have you been this whole entire time? You've been down in the caves? Searching the caves? Never ran into that thing? That's pretty big. I don't understand. Whatever. See ya, dude. You have a good day. I know. I know. I know people like, do you know who Bife is? He's a big YouTuber. And he's known as like Lore Daddy or whatever. And back in the day when I was really, really big into Destiny, and this is mainly for like Destiny 1. That's what I'm saying. He was keeping track of like all the Grimoire cards and all this different stuff, and he was always on top of it. And what is going on right now? Why am I just staring at the moon indefinitely? Is this a glitch? We in like first person view of the moon right now? It's weird. But because of him I was able to stick with the lore pretty good. But yeah. Pretty nice. But ever since D2 I haven't followed him at all, and I haven't really been, I don't know. The lore has been a little bit confusing to me. I like this stuff here though. Like I like this moon landing spot that has like the droids and stuff. Clearly everybody's loading in really easily. Jeez. Come on, Bungie.
Shadows surround us, Guardian. Speak. Gaul. The fanatic. Crota. Like living nightmares, your past confronts you, Guardian. Old scars reopen around me as well. Phantoms of my friends return with a malice they never truly had. Every one of them, the twisted will of that looming pyramid. We must not let it distract us from our goal.
Okay.
Finding a way.
Let's just move on to that. We get it.
We're
Can I just get a mission from you?
Gaul. The fanatic.
Okay. Thank you. There's got to be an actual next mission. We'll do that. More goddamn sniper rifles.
Shadows surround us, Guardian.
I need... So, I don't know about you, but when it comes to Destiny, I need to have, like, all of my characters have their suits all in line, so it bothers me when I first start out and they all just look like a hodgepodge, like a pink helmet, green gloves, and I get it, it's a little bit weird, but it's just a tick that bothers me. So, let's just return to orbit here. Let's figure out where we're gonna go next. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I want it top to bottom. I don't care what, I mean, I do care what it is, but it doesn't necessarily need to be one specific thing all the time. Like, I enjoy a lot of different looks, but I do need it from top to bottom to all be the same look. Alright, let's see where we're going here. Find Eris more. I did. I just found her. I just talked to her unnecessarily. She's pointless to talk to her. Let's try to just level this character up. Let's do, let's just do some strikes. Pound through some strikes real fast. That should get us leveled up. Hey, baby. It's a great question. What am I at right now? Oops, wrong button. $265. Let's see if I pound through a couple strikes. I would like to get over 800. I think it's doable. But maybe I shouldn't be doing... In your opinion, do you think I should be doing strikes to try to get through this real quick? Or do you think I should just go out into the wild and just start slaying creatures?
Time for me to step out.
Doing stuff like that.
I leave it to you.
'Cause I feel like you would get better gear by doing this, but it also takes a long time per mission to get done with it.
So we better get started. Item the first.
Strike's been started for a while.
Huh.
Get out of here. It's already dead.
We need to get further into the base. If I can access their network... We're through. And I made things exciting.
Settle down, little
Deal.
guy.
Sorry.
Our teams are built for excitement.
Great. I keep walking into these things. Hey, boy. How you doing? I hate the way that gun flicks its shot out like that. Clip out like that. I used to think it was cool. Drop it like a normal gun, please. But I used to think it was really cool. That's it.
That last tank didn't finish refueling before it got airlifted out.
Amanda told me Cabal fuel. Pretty good at selling.
Alright. Tony wants to pick it up. Me?
What's that hissing noise?
That's me. I must have... Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Not me.
That's right, Cade's still alive in
It's
this
us.
mission.
She's carrying the fuel cell.
Nice.
recoil on this gun is astronomical. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. On all of those interns. Oh my god. The flight with the I'm not used to it. I'm used to jumping, not flying. Someone's supposed to drop this in here? Who's got it? You got it? Get it over here.
We did it! And we didn't blow up.
Yeah, not blowing up is as good as you can hope for sometimes.
Raids are real cool.
Reach for the stars.
Especially when you have a team to work with. I mean, they're really cool actually. Because it's such a huge team bonding thing. I mean, you could be raiding with people that you've never met before, and by the end, you're just like best buddies. Or worse enemies. If you have a bad team, you'll never want to play with them ever again. You know, just for real, delete your game. That's usually not because they're bad. It's really not normally because they're bad. It's usually because they're terrible listeners, and they just don't listen to what you're saying. They don't help out anybody, because a raid has to be so meticulous. Like everyone's, you got to do this, otherwise we're not going to succeed, and you need to do this, otherwise we're not going to succeed. So everybody has to be in line doing what they need to do. And if you got some jackhole running around doing it whatever he wants, you're like,
He's bound to have more. Insecure men tend to surround
turn off
themselves
your game.
with others
Just
like
get out.
them.
We don't need you here, because you're actually ruining it for everybody.
Nope.
We'll go
she's
find
totally
some
right.
12-year-old
Which is
who's
why I
never
wouldn't
played
look.
before to come listen to us.
The ship is still here.
Zond moved in after you put Thumos down. Surprised he hasn't painted the place chartreuse to match his armor.
I'm sorry, painted it what now?
No, I haven't. So I liked the Nazi zombie stuff a lot in Black Ops, but I don't know of any of the Easter egg stuff that you're talking about. Because honestly, I wasn't very good at it. Marshall and I would play it quite a bit, but we weren't very good at it. That's not. That's not what I mean. Okay, so it's you don't have to know what you're doing. That's not the point. God, I'll get rabbit trails. I have no ammo. So what I meant was, you just gotta be. Listening to the people who do know what they're doing. Because when you do a raid, I've never been in a raid that other people haven't already been through. And that means even if it was a new raid, some people, like, raids are their things. They get in right away and they go through the raids, or they watch all sorts of Twitch and they absorb everything, so they know exactly what they're going to do when they get into the raid, because they're super hard and they're basically big huge puzzles. And then they love to tell everybody else how to get through it. It's like this whole like learning bonding experience, and if you're not fucking listening, it means nothing. And we're just gonna just sit here until you decide to listen. Because otherwise we're not going anywhere today. Where's that 12-year-old who will listen? Because we gotta get this guy out of here. But you know what, honestly, 5 minutes in, Bane would have been raging anyways. That's just kind of his jam. I'm coming. Can I have a... Oh, I do have a vehicle.
Can't be far now.
Could be some really weird defenses in there. Not just flame turrets. I'm talking really.
I would have popped a vehicle a long time ago. I just... For some reason I was thinking that this was somehow still a part of the
Wouldn't be a Red Legion
campaign
base
that I was
without
doing.
another indoor tank.
This guy, thank you. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Oh, hi. Good to see you.
Now that we've dealt with the tank problem, we can focus on lowering that elevator. Look at the control panels.
Yeah, but here's the deal. This is a big issue, and Twitch needs to fix this ASAP. So, Mixer always had it, so you could always co-stream. That you don't have to be a partner, you don't have to be an affiliate, you can just co-stream with any of your friends anytime. If you have a Mixer account, you can co-stream. End of story. Well, Twitch doesn't do that. Twitch says only partners can co-stream. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that, did you? I didn't either. So, that's a big bummer that we both have to become... I'm pretty sure that it's... You have to be a partner and not just an affiliate. It's kind of easy to become an affiliate, but, yeah, exactly. So you already knew about it. I apologize. I'm just repeating what you already know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's not that hard to fix. I mean, they just have to just push a couple buttons and fix it, so it's on them to do that. But you're right. Yeah, they
Another tank.
did get it dead right when it came to affiliate. Did he push the button right before I got over here? I have to run all the way back. Can I fly up? I love the idea of, so like right now I'm an affiliate. I love the idea that technically right now I'm getting paid to do this. Now it's not much. I mean, it is not much, but it is still money, and I am still getting paid to do it. So I'm a pro streamer right now. So it won't do that. But what I was saying before the headset cut out was technically I'm a pro streamer right now. Just getting paid to stream. Getting paid to play games. Very, very little. Like 10 cents. But still, hey, still getting paid 10 cents to play. Yeah, There we go.
Don't let him escape.
10 cents at a time, motherfucker. The smallest paid pro streamer of all time. He is taking those like they're candy, and it's kind of irritating. Get over here. At least he can't take my punches so well. Shoot him in the canisters. You just let this guy hang out with us up here? Come on. Let's see if I can get it. Did he explode? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you a fuck ton, actually. Jeez. We rolling in cash now.
Almost back to the surface.
All right.
This guy's too
Order the
smart to die in
Mercedes.
backup plan.
We're going.
Yeah, backup plan's overrated.
Here we go.
Thank you, man. Exactly. Okay, enough of that sniper rifle. I hate that thing so much. Where'd the big guy go? Is he right here? Oh, hi! Welcome. We were just talking about you. Wondering if you wanted to hang out. Oh, bringing your puppies too? I'm more of a cat guy, so you're just gonna have to leave me alone for a second with these dogs. Plus, your dogs, they're ornery. They're not even nice. Whoa, losers. Not taking that out. Now with these weapons. Swing and a miss. Big boy. Why'd that hurt him so much? This gun usually just like glances off everyone's shoulders, but that one it just ravished him. I think I've said ravished too many times in this stream alone, so I probably gotta cut that out. What am I doing with this thing? Alright, let's go blow this up. Land. Fly. What do I do? Deposit. I was thinking it was a trigger. It's not a trigger. Hey, dude! That was more of an accident than anything else. Okay, in case you didn't know it, the Cabal, obviously their heads are a weak point, but their backpacks are also a weak point. Just a little FYI. Their backpacks are obviously significantly larger than their heads. I'm gonna float this way.
Without Zahn, the Red Legion will be back to throwing rocks before too long. Great work.
You ever been hit with a rock? Don't joke about that. I'm
Yeah. They don't make it easy. Or I tell you what, they allow you just to do too much of whatever you want to do. So as a result, you can so easily not do the story in the way that they want you to do it. You can just bum along however you want, and that becomes a big issue if you're trying to follow the freaking story. If you're not trying to follow the story, it obviously doesn't matter. You got it. You got it. You deal. So we gotta get some more advice. Here's some more advice. All right. I'm not sure if you're being sarcastic or not when you say that, because I feel like I'm mansplaining again about all this different stuff. That's right. Oh, hold on. Hey, here we go. Garbage. Slightly better garbage. What I was gonna say is on the Vex, don't shoot him in the head. I don't know if you played this game or not, or if you've fought the Vex yet or not, but they have that like center orb in their chest. That is their weak spot. Gotcha. Deal. Good. Yeah, because you can pop their heads off, and if you pop their heads off, all that does is make them more angry, and more chaotic, and faster. So just shoot them in the chest. Don't shoot them in the head. Let's run back to the tower, grab some bounties, and then go back into a strike. Better yet, forget strikes and only do Gambit. I love Gambit. Most people don't like Gambit. I like Gambit because it is both PvE and PvP at the same time. It's competitive PvE. Because you fight against another team. I don't know if you know what Gambit is yet. If you do, I'm going to explain it real quick. It's a competitive mode where you have two different teams and they face off against their, I guess, group of enemies. Like they're supposed to be like in parallel universes or whatever. They're facing off against their enemies, and once they kill them all, or deposit enough motes and stuff like that, and when you see it here in a little bit, you'll understand what I mean. Once you kill enough people and get those motes and deposit them, they raise up a boss, and then it's the first person to beat that boss wins. Sounds easy enough, except where it really gets radical is that you can travel over into their dimension. You can send over people to go into their dimension, kill them, and mess with them. And you can send over blockers to make it impossible for them to deposit their motes. You can do all sorts of different cool stuff. So that's where it becomes a lot more exciting and cool. And I personally like PvE more than PvP, but this also gives you the sweatiness of PvP. So it's the perfect balance in my opinion. Whoever came up with it was a genius. Prime is pretty much the exact same thing, except it's the bad guys are more powerful and more difficult to knock down, and also instead of having, I think it's just one round and you're done, if I'm correct, whereas the other one is best of 3, whereas Prime is 1, and then wait, tell you what, I think I might be telling you the wrong thing. Because I think it's, yeah, I think you got your regular one, you got your Prime, and then you have your Super one. The one that's like, I'll pull it up here in a second. I don't think it's called Prime, the one I'm thinking of. And that one, it's essentially it's a raid, is what it is. You have to go in with a team.
Kill anything big lately?
The Madness of Is that a specific mission? I guess honestly, I don't even know if that's just reset your information.
Be safe out there, sister.
Am I not allowed to?
Slay any hive gods lately? Be safe out there, sister.
Hey there. Go ahead and deposit something loaded with darkness.
Am I not allowed to do any of this stuff? Alright. Must be too much of a scrub. Can't do any of this stuff. So with that said, we'll just go straight into Gambit and not worry about it. Okay. Wait. I'm just pushing all of the wrong buttons all at the same time. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that. We want destinations. You're teaching me something new right now. Okay, so let me pull up the old laptop because my eyes are so perfect. What are you talking about? What do I do to do this? The madness of escalation protocol is great. But is it, do I have to go to a world and wait for it to take place, or can I go set it off somewhere and then go to it? Because I'm not sure how, because I like this idea a lot. I would love to do this. I'm not sure how to do it. Yeah, this is Prime. Okay, this is what I was going to say. This is your normal one, best of 3, I'm pretty sure. This is your more, yeah, it's more difficult to kill people. You have got to be so much more aware of your surroundings, so much more aware of your health. You can't be out in the open shooting so much. And it's only 1 round, and you win, and you're done. I actually, Mad Cat loves this a lot more than the other one, just because it's in and out. This one here, The Reckoning, is essentially it's a raid. You need to have teammates. You need to go in there with a fire team. I tried to do it alone. It's pointless to try to do it alone. You got to have a good team with you, and then you just... I've never had a good team, so I can't really explain it too much more than that. Marshall will be able to explain it a lot better. But it's essentially, it's a raid, is what it comes down to. And then this one here is a private match. I've never done private co-op, I've never done this. Obviously, it's just a personal one just for you and your friends to do it against each other. It is. It is interesting. So what it, I don't know if you've ever played Gears of War. It's similar to Gears of War in the beginning, because you have these constant waves of bad guys. You just try to survive them, and then they send out this huge boss, and then you got to try to destroy him while they're again sending waves of bad guys at you. Once you get past that, that's where it gets more raid-like, and you have to do some different stuff. And I've never made it past that because I'm always trying to do it by myself. Or like, I convinced Marshall one time to come join me. And he's like, I don't want to do the Reckoning. The Reckoning's too hard. It's fucking stupid. And I was like, I know it is because we're trying to do it by ourselves. So you'd come and join me. That way we'll try to do it together. And then we, yeah, it's very close to Horde in the beginning. and we made it pretty far into it, and then we died, obviously, and we couldn't get past it. But then he kept playing, and this is where he'd be able to actually tell you what he actually takes place after the horde mode, because there's a whole entire horde mode section, and then there's some, like, I think puzzles and stuff afterwards, and I've never made it that far because you have to have a full-blown team to do it. Good idea. Good idea. What's your favorite game that you've been playing, I guess, most recently, or that you would say is your favorite game currently? Even though I don't play Destiny very much in comparison to what I do with other stuff, I would say Destiny and Titanfall 2 are my favorite games. I just don't play them so much anymore because I kind of buried them into the ground. I just played them so much that now I'm trying to do other stuff. But they were the only two games I played for a long time. If I ever got bored of one, I would just switch to the other. Wow. You're at? Okay, that makes sense. I mean, hey, it is a game that for sure sucks you in, and hey, awesome job getting up to 224. I mean, not 224, 1024. That's huge. That's really huge. Good job. In just 2 weeks? Yeah, really good job, man. And you're running a Titan, you said? Okay, well, after you answer the Titan question, what were you doing trying to ramp up your character? Because I kind of want to do the same thing with this character. What's the fastest way to get him up?
Ooh! Scorn approaching. You ready to fight?
Makes sense.
I lie about the Scorn and Gambit. They do scare me. Shit. Let's get you on the ground.
Okay.
You watch those fronts, you watch your back. Hostiles incoming at the base.
Were you running with them, by the way? Okay. All right. That's was my plan. Was just basically to do that Gambit and. Okay. So by the way, this is Prime, which you're looking at right now. So it's not going to be much different at all than the other one. It's just going to be quicker and more difficult, in theory. Well, you'll see how much more difficult it is or isn't. And when you really notice the difference, because I went right into Prime right away, is if you're playing the normal Gambit and you're used to how you can maybe stand in a crowd or whatever and just start blasting away, and then you switch over to Prime and you're like, can't do that anymore. Shit, there's a fire one. What do we got in here? That hurt a lot.
Hostiles inbound at the steps.
Alright. Yes. Still gotta do the modes. Everything's for real.
Portal's ready. Grab it.
Uh,
Allies headed to
pretty
the
much
other
identical.
side.
I mean, as you can see, we got the big guys like this kind of right away, but
Like your style. Your invaders down, but they nabbed a kill. High value target. Burn it down.
we'll hold off a second. Let them take it. Let's get back up in there. Where'd he go?
Hostiles incoming at the base.
9. Wait for one more at least. I don't know, it doesn't seem much different to me right now. At all. Just a waste.
High value target neutralized.
Fudge! Heal for a second. You're gonna come all the way down here? Did you know you're supposed to hang out somewhere else?
Allies headed to the other side.
What a waste if I was gonna get them both. Out of ammo. Still at 9 modes. Ooh, are they? They're immune. He's immune. Who's doing this? Is it these things?
Your allies back. They're fine, but so is the other team.
Okay, so this is the thing. It's happening right now. We're losing motes. I don't know why. I can't explain it to you. I know it has to do with like the fact that there's blockers on the field. That must be what it is. So in the other one, if you have blockers on the field, I mean, it's irritating. It's frustrating because it's stopping you from.
Your ally neutralized the invader.
Still got no ammo in this? I do got ammo in this, okay. Let's go just drop these two and get out of here. Alright.
Portal's ready. Go say hello.
Shit.
Your
Okay.
allies
Just
invading
breathe a
the other
second.
side.
Hey, baby. This is ridiculous. So I'm trying to do Prime. Say it again. Till the end of this match.
Your invaders back, and they killed 4 guardians. You want to be a bad guy? That's how.
Hey, Mad Cat, guess what? We just got our first official sub. True story.
Hey, you've got enough to pull a primeval. Thank those moats. Almost there. Fill the bank.
Were
Summon a
you
primeval.
watching when Umli had that whole like sub train for a little bit? That was crazy.
Primeval's up. Target the envoys first.
I don't know if that was like I don't even know how it even started. Hunters being able to throw daggers and stuff like that is very, very fun. It feels good.
Your light's supercharged. Turn up the heat on that primeval.
Plus, as you can see here, so we're already up to trying to put this guy away. Honestly, you have more information on that. I was kind of almost asking. Yeah, like that was, but that was the one. I don't really know. I just know that I tuned in one time and then yeah, there was just tons and tons of subs happening. I was like, what the hell? It's crazy. Cool beans. So obviously they sent over dude.
Down. You're clear.
Pick him up. Let's kill some monsters. It was Destiny. I'm pretty sure it was Destiny that they were playing at the time. This is not good.
Allies headed to the other side.
He's hurting everybody. He's barely getting wounded at all. Ah, it's so frustrating. Yeah, it was shocking. Now that you say that, is Shocky just like a freaking millionaire or something like that? Just handing out like 100 subs? So you know what? I think Shocky gave me a sub for that matter too to Umli. Actually, I know he did. And I wasn't even on there for very long. He was like, oh, give me a sub.
Alright! Supercharge your light and let that primeval happen! Allies headed to the other side.
Get away with it.
Invaders out. You'll get them
Okay, good.
next time.
That's gross. Oh, that's so. Oh. Alright.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Allies headed to the other side.
Here we go. Fortunately, got these hideous wells all over the
Off
place.
the charts. Tear the primeval to pieces.
Burn up. Okay, where are we at? Keep pushing him, keep pushing him, keep pushing him, keep pushing him, keep pushing him. Damn it, okay. We had him. If he died, we probably would have pushed him over the edge. That's another big issue. I'm sure you've already seen it a lot. Do what I say, don't do what I do, which is don't die.
Find them before they
Because you dying is... You doing, dude? Come play with us? You being alive is more valuable to your team
Your ally neutralized
than
the
just sticking it in the hole, trying to just keep firing away like I was doing. Just do your best to try to stay alive. Then always, obviously, you get to continue to put more damage on the enemy. I was being too dumb, just standing there in the middle, trying to put more damage on him. And I could have just survived, and then just been a lot more valuable. I could have pushed him over the edge. There we go. Victory. Yeah, we should have been playing Gambit the whole entire time. Look at this. And Gambit Prime, for that matter. You get a lot better stuff. There you go. There's another thing. You get more higher tier stuff when you do Prime. But I tell you what, return to orbit. I'm gonna pop on my stuff, and then me and my partner here are going to go out and about and get some stuff done today because we still got errands to do. But for one, thank you for joining me today. Just being able to talk to you is fun. Two, thanks for making me a true pro gamer now. What I should do before I leave? I should have put on some cool looking stuff, dude. Good, good. Hey, at least I did that. At least I made you laugh a little bit. That's what I wanted to do, and you made me laugh. I think probably just as much. So there we go. But hey, I will talk to you later, buddy. Bye bye.